Morning, folks. Excuse me. I got a headache. Anyone else? Okay, 6:28. 6:28 a.m. Wednesday, March 8th, 2017, according to Mr. Black Panther. And we have notifications. Your feet stink, your nose runs, you were built backwards. Okay, I can handle that. Except Skype. Excuse me, I got the sniffles. Anyway, I want to connect the dots to something. Actually, it's not something, it's everything. Let's connect the dots to everything. There's a reason that I talk about everything. Everything happening to you right now should be important in your lives. I'm not saying spend all day on the internet. You shouldn't. Damn. Oh. Okay. There was a reminder. Thanks, buddy. This is some really nice, very nice moonstone. That's exactly what I need right now for my head. I want to talk about our friends in space, our family. I want to talk about the other side that runs things. I want to talk about you, spirit, sentient energy, two of them within a body. Why do I talk about all this different stuff? It's part of creation. It's things that are moving right now in this world we live in, but we live in more in a world. We live in a universe that's within the third dimension. It's 1,672 new universes. Imagine that, huh? We are such a grain of sand on the beach. You're going to find yourself awakening more, being able to relax a little better, being able to really understand things. When you understand how everything fits together. Excuse me. I have something to deal with. I'll be right back. That's what just happened is part of what we're going to discuss in a minute. I just got pulled into some amethyst I have over here that I put in the spheres. Some really nice amethyst. There's certain spheres, some yes, some no, and everyone's a little different. Folks, these spheres are going to help you. I mean, they last forever. And even when I make them to you personally, or when Deanna, Siobhan, Berchou, Paul, I mean everybody, when they make something for you, they feel your energy, so they already know what to put in there as far as stones. Eventually they'll start doing it. I'm going to help Siobhan get started right away, and I'm sure Eileen will be doing them soon too. And Anne. And Garcia Reyes, or Anne Reyes Garcia. This is all happening to help you. But what I was going to say about what I meant to continue on saying about the spheres, excuse the sniffling, is that whether or not it's, when I make a custom sphere for you, that's tailored exactly to your frequencies. It doesn't mean it's not going to help the hell out of anyone else that touches it, because it will. I just remembered another sphere I got to make. I just made 4 of them, and I just remembered another one. And I was surprised coming to a nice lady that thought I'd forgotten I had, and I just got to this point. Something else too. I want to give a thanks to someone who was in a consultation appointment. Most all of us become friends, but I just don't have time to talk to everyone. Thousands of people, and I can't handle talking to 10. I have no time. And his name is, I'm going to butcher your name, big guy, but it's Jep. He just flew over across the Atlantic to come over here to help me, because he knows I'm sick. He knows I'm like in a state of decay as far as the body goes. My throat started tickling right before I said that to make me cough, and that's some spirit inside trying to help me along, and they need to stop and leave me alone. Spirit on the other side is trying to help out to get things done. They've never run anything. They've never done anything. It was only the original first being, male and female, long dead now, that ever did any of this. You have to have lives to understand lives. What I am, Arae, the original Arae inside, has had over 10.846 trillion lives, way more than anything ever. It was made super strong so it could take the beating it kept getting over and over again. And it was made to protect the original first being, male and female, above everything else. But that's not how protection works. Protection works for everything that exists. So they're dead now. Okay? They're gone. But everything over there, the stuff, some of it is so stupid. I don't mean the inability to process thought. Excuse me. They keep making the same mistake and they won't listen, and they're trying to keep me from taking them out. Messing with my head, and messing with my head is against the law. So, and it's not like, Jay's so important. My job is to take care of things. If you try to control the janitor, and you don't know how to clean a building, and you can actually run him like a robot, and you don't know what you're doing, what's going to go on, you're going to have a messy building. It's not going to work. Even though they're trying to do the right thing, they're not. And when they keep, after they know and they're told no, and they keep doing it, then they disappear. And then it's like, oh my God, he's killing everything. Well, stop. That's the stupidity of the other side right now. If you relax and feel, and you're able at this point in your life, and if not, if you're interested enough to listen to me, okay, you're here to wake up. And you're being helped a little here and there, but until I can drop this fracking body and get the hell out of here, it's going to be slow. There's a piece of my frustration. It's keeping certain things from happening, although they're still happening on a soft level, but not big like they're supposed to. It's amazing. Anyway, so back, with Jep having come over here, folks, please don't do it. Hell, I'm not worth it. Y'all's lives are more important to me than mine. My job is important. It's paramount. I won't stop. I won't quit. It's not part of me. It does not exist within me to stop or to quit. And Jep, he came here at a time when I really needed help. But I feel bad. He came all this way. I never knew. I had no heads up. He just knocked on my front door the other day, and I'm like, holy crap. But what he's going to do right now is important and very helpful. It's just I feel bad because I can't give him the attention that he deserves for everything he's just done. All these consults I just took in, I'm slammed. Still dealing with idiots on the other side. They try to control a thought process, and if you allow them to do anything on you, then the next thing you know, as soon as they control this, they say, well, let's get this more. Now let's just run it like a robot. And they just try to take over, and then they die. It's unreal. The old phrase about give them an inch, they take a mile, that's the way they are over there. But anyway, I have some things I have to do at this point. I need help. And he's here, so we'll have some fun. And I'm going to give him enough stone to more than pay for his trip. But sometimes the value of something is only in certain circles. So, but he'll leave here with some really nice stuff. And we'll have just a few hours. I mean, it's hours during the next few days. So I appreciate Jeff being here, but folks, please don't anyone do that. This is all gonna happen so good. I just got to get the hell out of here. I'm not overplaying my importance. I think you can tell I'm not that excited about it. I'm sad. Everything's so screwed up. And no one on the other side knows what they're doing. They've never run any lives. I talk with our friends in space all the time. These councils. Who the hell do you think's there? Boy, Jay's really overplaying his importance. No, I'm not. I'm sharing something with you, and I feel sad. I feel sad because the building is really fracked up. There's water leaks running on the floor. Elevators don't want to work. My building is screwed up and I need to fix it, and I can't until I get out of here. Wow, that is sad. Anyway, let's break away from that. Excuse me. Anyway, this is part of what I want to talk about, connecting the dots. There's all the excitement about a friend's coming in from space. There's all this excitement about what are the governments going to do and what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, is the money going to crash? Am I going to lose my portfolio? Blah, 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 blah. And then there's the other side. How can I ascend above this all? How can I, there's what's going on in heaven? Where's God? And, oh, well, that's all right. God always beat the shit out of us anyway. So I guess everything's okay. That's for your heavy religions. Jesus is coming back. No, he's not. He's gone. Allah, all this other stuff. Sorry, it's all crap. It's all bullshit. It was put in everyone's head. You were made to think that you love these folks, and that it was your thought. That happens by going into the hypothalamus gland. Excuse me. I've said before, we're being listened to every time we're talking. Every time I'm talking to you, it's being listened to. I can feel a lot of you when I'm making a video, because I feel it, something that happens real soon. So what I really wanted to do this life that I almost never got the chance to do. I've had used to give a lot of classes and drive around. is to talk to everyone and just sit there and answer your questions. I want to be like a data bank, and then you access it. And as we're awakening and becoming aware of things going on that we weren't aware of before, it's a very personal thing. And we get all excited and involved. We said, now I can find out about this and that I've always been concerned about. It's natural for all of us most all of us to be that way. But we need to look at the larger picture for what's happening, and that's what connecting the dots is about. Don't worry about the governments and everything falling. It's not going to be allowed to happen, okay? Don't worry about the world blowing up. That's not going to happen. Don't worry about this Nibiru oversized moon, okay? Because that's all it is. There's nothing that's going to happen. As a matter of fact, they're Sapacient race. They're younger form of, they're old, they're ancient beings, but they're a younger form of the antids, like offspring, genetic offspring of the antids. And they're incredible with biology and medicines and stuff. They're here to help. Nibiru will never run into the earth. The earth's not flat. You have people that want to take that crap and talk about it, and because they see a lot of on YouTube, they see a lot of people, a lot of hits. Well, look at people looking at the Kardashians' butts, okay? Look at all the millions of hits there. Sorry, I'm not interested. I mean, to me, that's disgusting, okay? It's just like, whatever they want to do, fine. They're not hurting anything, fine. I don't care. I'm literally on a rail for my job. That's my purpose. And I'm trying to finish folding up the laundry so I can put it in my suitcase and get the hell out of here. That's why the consults, as a matter of fact, I think today's the 8th. I know I just said a minute ago, I have no memory whatsoever. Yeah, today's the 8th. If we get an email by the... before 12 o'clock a.m. tomorrow morning, about 11:59 or earlier, 11:59 p.m. today, the 8th or earlier, you can get a consult at the present price, which I had 2 years ago, folks. Okay. But tomorrow morning, the price is changed. The way we'll leave it right now, for one person, it'll be $800, and for two people it'll be $1,200. And some people might say that's going to discourage people from doing it. Yes. Is it worth it? Well, that's up to you. It's your decision, but I'm stronger than I've ever been. It's kind of funny. I was just cranking up a couple ladies the other day, and the TV turned on, but it wasn't my energy. It was. It looks like her son went in there and just turned the TV on, just kind of like whatever's doing. But it wasn't my energy. I see something like that, I just blow by it. It doesn't matter. I don't care about myself. I care about what I need to do. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about everything I'm responsible for, and that's everything. Things are so fracked up right now. But anyway, once again, back to connecting the dots. And folks, this is all relative. This is all relative. And no, it's not about me. It's about everything else. Gotta remember not to slurp. Deanna kicks me in the butt every time I do. Only kidding. She's still in Miami getting things together to get up here. We're moving shop, her house, everything's... We're getting her up here. This is where she belongs. until she leaves. In the future, and it's not for a few years, she will be living off planet more than anything else. So that's something that was already brought to my attention to some of the Drak, but it's something I saw myself first. I saw a funky looking bed in this real large chamber on the Drak ship, and her DNA, she got hit so hard yesterday. She thought she was really coming down with the bad flu as far as the feelings, but she didn't think that because she knew better. But she said that she was feeling, what it is for the flu. So she said, I guess it's my DNA. I'm seeing it. And I saw it change big time, and it was going like mine towards Drak. That's kind of funny. That was one of my first lives, and then I like having a little more of that put in me for the end of my last. Being out of body. That's our normal day. Is free floating energy, free form energy. That's who we really are. And the other side runs this side. So when you put the dots together, if you want to get a good picture, take the fear of the government crashing this and taking over and everything else, take that and throw it away. It's not going to be allowed to happen. The other side runs this one. I know more about the other side than anyone else. Okay? I don't care you like that or don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm giving you a fact. You can take it and drop it or whatever. The earth is not going to be allowed to be heard. It has a very special purpose coming up. And Gaia knows it. She's smiling. And she's glowing gold. Gaia has been imbued with so much source energy, man. It's crazy. She had to be for what everyone's doing to her. Everyone was controlled and made to do it. But then once the original first being male and female and their angels got taken out of play, then all these other idiots did it on their own. So, anyway, so the other side, take out the dots of the gloom and doom. Okay, get rid of it. Just take it out of the way. Look at the other side. Being of high energy and clean, but don't know what they're doing. And there's only a few idiots over there. There are some idiots, but there's only a few idiots over there floating around that are not trying to be mean and abusive. They don't know what they're doing, and they're trying to go back to the old way. Okay? Abuse and everything else. So that's what's running your lives, number one. And honestly, there's not much running into your lives. Okay? There's not much of running of your lives, excuse me. There's not much of that. It's more, there's a lot more happenstance than there normally is. A lot more. So, with the chaos on the other side that's supposed to run your life, yet the energy feels good. I was saying earlier and fell away again. If those of you that can actually reach out and feel the other side, feel the energy going on, you'll feel more of a calm. Excuse me. Lots of times when you go to do that, you're feeling the field. The field is calmer. Okay? I'm a lot calmer. But there's still, issues. Trying to finish and remove myself. I regret that there's some me talk in here, but whatever. I'm trying to give you a scenario. It's my job, and I haven't been able to do my job since the beginning, and I'm about to, so I'm happy about it. Y'all are so fracking awesome. You have no idea. You think you're a little thought process in a physical body. There's another dot to connect. That's not who you really are, but that is who you are at the moment. You are yourself inside a physical body that has memories in the DNA and energy from Gaia in the DNA. These bodies do come from the planet. And then also within you is the spirit that came from the, originally came from Gaia. It's planetary essence, the two parts of the Kundalini. And folks, somebody tells you they can pull that out of you, they're full of crap. I felt something. I felt something. You felt the spirit guide trying to touch you. I had a few people that, there's some of these other nitwits. I don't want to say his name. Thinks he can take this out, that out. This guy, his mental thing is screwed up. People, when you hear someone say that, you want to do something good for yourself, get off that, silly crap and go somewhere else. You're better off reading about, picking up the Inquirer and reaching about a woman who's had a alien baby with 7 heads or something, whatever. It doesn't happen like that. There's only one thing that can do that, and it's not running around doing that. Anyway, so the other side has got a lot of chaos, even though it's got a lot of good positive thought process. And there's still little pieces of garbage, running around being stupid. Stuff is, bodies are dying and stuff's coming out every day, but it's pretty much being taken care of as it comes out. There's something, when something comes out, it becomes a problem, it's being killed. When it gets aggressive, there's a lot of little things over there that came from one being, and they're running around killing stuff when it becomes a problem. Change is going to happen, I told you that. Okay? So if you want to stay in that, the other side's trying to run your life, but they're in a mode of chaos right now, and they'll be out of it, whatever, I don't know when. Hopefully before the end of the year. This is insanity. Then you have the people here in body that are doing everything they can to go for broke, to play God, to be in charge, blah blah blah. The people that run your life, the governments and all, they're all full of crap. There are some soft controls going into place to make things better. There's good stuff on the other side that understands enough where they can get some decent stuff done. Look at the Drock that are here with the Antids and many others that are involved in taking over this planet, which basically they've taken all the punch out of the Anunnaki's swings. Okay, they've taken all the power out of their punch, is what I'm trying to say. The Anunnaki that run this planet have next to no power anymore. They have allegiances, but they don't really have a lot of power. They have little. You'll see still see chemtrails and stuff until the day when finally you see large Drock ship. One day you'll see a large, incredibly powerful warcraft. And on that day, chemtrails will stop. Because if they go back in the sky, they'll be shot out. They'll be blown up. So you have the fear-mongering going on down here. The internet is a great tool for that. It's a tool to access information you couldn't normally get, but it works just the same way with those people who are in power. And guess what? There's more of them that have access to it all the time. Some of them get paid. They get paid every day to go to work and do that. And there's rooms full of them, like an auditorium. And not one. Depending on the topic, there's 2 to 3 rooms like that, buildings where they have people in there doing that. They work for the government. With those big bonuses and all those days off and everything that you get working for the government. Again, the Anunnaki, when you buy an $820,000 house, and when you buy a $250,000 house, if I could ever be that lucky, but I won't be. I don't need that anyway. a $250,000 house. You buy it, by the time you're done, you pay $820,000 for it. Where'd that money go? Why? What's that about? Well, it's interest. Well, why did I have to pay all the interest, almost all interest first? Well, we got to feed the stuff that runs your life and makes you miserable. The problematic Anunnaki. Remember, Anunnaki are cool. The ones here are the assholes. So they're being, these Anunnaki, the problematic Anunnaki that are here, they're being dealt with. They're being taken care of. And that's enough of them. So you have the other side that's clean, trying to run things here, not doing a very good job. There's still chaos. There's big issues. Trying to get Arae home. They're concerned also about the killing once home. Too much Arae talk. Anyway, folks, it's chaos, but this Earth is going to play a big, important role in what's coming. Quit freaking yourself out with fear, or if you really enjoy that, throw yourself in a damn closet and scream. Make yourself so scared that there's a million monsters in there wanting to rip your guts out and eat them slowly. Okay, is that a good thought? Will that help you with your fear? Hell, just jump in front of a car. Get yourself out of your own misery. That's not going to happen. None of that's going to happen. None of it. The other side does have a lot of intelligence. It's just not showing me a lot in regards to me. There are things that are being done to help everyone. Excuse me. It's kind of funny, really. I don't talk politics for a reason, but Trump is turning things upside down. He's supposed to. He's an agitator. He's here to literally turn everything upside down. Now, you think he's going along with the idiots here on this planet? He's about to bust free of that, but not first, not at first. So he's going to play his role and play it damn good. Everyone thinks the president makes all these decisions. Sorry, folks. Nothing is farther from the truth. The president is a puppet, but the president does have a little power. So at the right time, he's going to come out going crazy. Putin, he's bringing it all out on a plate. He's aggressive. He's strong. He's telling people, hey, our friends in space, they've been here forever. The first treaty we ever signed was 1926. Good luck finding that information. 1923. We had some Serpoians here on the planet. So they had a crash landing. They came down in 1922. Near the end of 22, they had a crash landing in September. Then December of 22, they came down here to see what's going on and found out the issue with the radar and stuff that was being used back then. There'll be some idiot out there who said, we didn't have radar till... Yeah, right. And we don't have our own triangular, tier 3s and all. Yeah. Whatever. Think what you want. It's your prerogative. As time goes on, you learn. And when you find out you were wrong about something, don't worry about it. Keep going. Everyone's wrong about stuff. Don't worry about it. It's a natural phenomenon. It's more like incorrect. Wrong is mean you have to be beaten. It's just learning. So, and then in 1923 there was a very small get together. So, then 1926, the first legitimate treaty. Anyway, whatever. got to clean that AC unit. So you have the other side in chaos, but it's clean and it's trying, doesn't know how, and there's still some small issues floating around. You have this side over here where the Anunnaki, the problematic Anunnaki that have been running this planet, need to be taken out. And they are. The Drak are doing exactly that. They've been ripping out. One time they ripped out a whole underground base. An underground facility. From the up, down, boom, ripped it out. I'd say that's removal of a problem. I put the video out there. Anyway. Whatever. So it's good to know about our friends from space coming in. That's exciting. It's also good to know about what's going on the other side. And actually, the most important thing is understanding what's happening on the other side. But our friends coming in from space, if you just relax, be calm, and just extend yourself out towards space. If you go into space, over 98% of everything out there is cool. Okay? Just extend yourself out there and feel. These folks out there, folks, since they were about 6 years old, they've been understanding the truth of metaphysical. They learn how to do it when they're children. And as adults, we've been told, we'll put you on drugs. And did I have something to do about proving that metaphysical abilities are real? Yes, just did it for everyone. I don't mind beating the crap out of myself to do my job, because it's whatever it takes, it takes. But folks, would you wake the hell up? Would you literally grab yourself back by the collar, rib yourself up, get the hell up, and realize that you're part of a world you're not even aware of? Look, question everything. Hell, question me. I have the truth for you. I know, I understand, I see it. I talked with the vascular doctor yesterday about my legs going numb and everything, my right foot, make sure I don't get it cut off before I get out of this fracking damn body. I told him what I did for a living and explained some things. His head jerked right up. He said, holy crap. I wasn't kidding when I said it, so I have to send him the quantitative electroencephalogram stuff. But doc, to submit myself the way I did it to a board of psychiatrists, they could have locked me up for at least a year minimum and thrown away the key. Instead, I came out without, being put on any kind of hard medication or anything. I've got to take my lung meds. It's not time for me. I need to get the hell out of here, but I got some stuff I got to do first. I have to keep moving. So anyway, it's important that everyone understands metaphysical abilities are real. It's important that someone show that they're real. Don't expect to be able to crank people up, because you're not going to be able to. But you know what? Understand who you are, that you can see, you can feel. Cranking people up, folks, that's a very small part of this whole thing. Okay, it's something being done on the outside for everyone else. Screw that. That's not important. What's important is that you wake up. What's important is that you become yourself, and you can do so without anyone saying, you're crazy. I don't know where you get this stuff. You're crazy. And you say, actually, no, it's already been proven. Said before, and I'll say it again, folks, I don't know what the hell else to do, I keep going. I keep dealing with crap on the other side every morning. Morning, noon, and night. Every morning I wake up. This morning I woke up. Nothing was in my head. Everything was the hell out of my head as I was waking up. And I'd say, okay, that's intelligent. Don't have to get up and take anything out this morning. So at least it's easier for all of you to wake up. You were never allowed to. Now you're not only allowed to, you're getting help. The other side runs things. There's a lot of cool stuff over there. There's no order whatsoever. It's totally chaotic. There are some little idiots floating around. You can feel the cleanness, a cleaner energy everywhere. It's called the field. It's cleaner. It's calmer. It's stronger than it's ever been. Yet you can move through it you can move faster and everything else. When you astral project and you go somewhere, you've never been able to go as fast and as easily as you can go now. So, in that way, things are really good. What you're seeing some pictures of, and folks, the Drock, Antis, and the rest of them, they're being very quiet about what they're doing. Yet there's pictures of it in this video, and you look at the video, look at the amount of thumbs down. You get a lot of them. Why? Your government, these big rooms, your government's going on there. They go catch this, thumbs down, blah, 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 blah. They do what they want. Me, they pretty much leave alone. There's a reason for that. We've always known that the governments, all of them, have access to things that the mass populace does not. Mostly information, and then other things that have come from that information, physical objects like starships and stuff. They have a basic idea of what they can and cannot do. They beat the hell out of me. They got something that's right outside of me, floating right outside, that literally wakes up. And then they have problems. They learned that about 3 years ago. FEMA camps out around Alaska, one in Florida. Something happened out of nowhere. One of them in Alaska, there's this huge fireball. It was a weird white fireball with like a milky white color, just a little bit of orange around it, passion. And the people in Alaska and Seattle around, they said, well, this huge fireball just came and went out in the ocean, and then there's, nothing. And then moments later, there's a big boom. Earthquake could happen at the end or beginning of one of the years, a few years ago. I don't know when. Don't remember. 2-3 years ago. And then a FEMA facility was torn up, 19 floors. Concrete about 4.5 feet thick. Anyway. All the stuff will start coming out, but the reason why I want you to connect the dots is when you look at the alien folk being here, I want you to understand they're here to help us. The other side is doing what it can to help you right now. That's where they control everything. Right now it's chaotic as hell, but that's where the physical dimension, third dimension, that's where things are, controlled by the second dimension. So, but right now there's a whole lot more happenstance going on. It's whatever people want to do, and things just happening naturally. The other side needs control. It needs a power level over there that's stronger than anything else, and saying this is what we're going to do now. It'll happen. It gets more towards that every week. I wish I could say every day, but that wouldn't be correct. So, I've seen dates when I was going to get out of here and stuff. I've seen, times when it's supposed to happen, that's supposed to happen, and All the other side does with things relative to that is just screw up. It's gotten chaotic. There has to be control. There has to be something that says this is the way it is, and the abuse will stop. They all know it's coming. Some of them are so stupid. Anyway, so it's more confusion and inability to actuate a given process, a format. This is new to them. And everything's backwards. I mean, just all over the place. So creation was made to be abusive. Now they're trying to make it not be abusive. They don't know what they're doing because they've never done it before. Doesn't mean they can't do anything that's right, because they do, but and that's obvious. But, you know, the Drak and Antis being here, they're very quietly removing the Anunnaki from the planet. When they land in ships and come here, they're going to literally take some people, put them on the ship, and let them see the screen. They're going to see everything happening. And then guess what? That's going to that will eventually be given to the public, to everybody. The government wants to hide everything. They want to control you. They want to control everything. They want to control you. You work for us. Give us your money. That's going. If you understand how important that the earth is to the other side, how important it is to the biggest, the strongest, most powerful races in all creation, then you'll understand the other side's not going to let anything happen to the earth. Our other friends in space are not going to let anything happen to the earth with anything coming by. So that would help you get rid of that ridiculous thought process of doom that the earth's going to blow up or something. No. The ring of fire, look, it's in a line. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's catastrophic. It's Armageddon. Nope. Not at all. When you understand that the other side runs things, that they're having issues and why they're having issues, and then you understand our friends in space are here actually helping us. You can see it in some of the videos I've taken and shared and talked about. The Allurian and the Drak ships. Those are the two videos that you should look at regarding that. When you understand that we're getting help physically, we're being protected physically, the strongest race there is the Drak. Number two, and close, is the Antids. They're incredibly powerful, intelligent beings. They're protecting us. Like a big brother. So the other side is making sure the earth's fine, and they're the ones that make stuff happen. There's some powerful stuff on the other side, folks. So, and there's something else out everywhere that is set a certain minimum boundary for protecting everything, especially the earth. So no, things aren't going to blow up. No, the markets and everything aren't going to crash where everyone's hungry. If you believe what you hear in the news, if you believe all the shit on the internet, you're fracked. You're a closet case. Go lock yourself up in a closet. If you relax, if you take 2 or 3 times a day just to relax, take about 4 or 5 full, not super deep, full breaths. Every time I do it, it's, you know, I have 2 different lung diseases, blah, blah, blah. I'm very sick, so I can't just, you know, it's hard for me to breathe. So it seems like I'm trying to suck in the clouds. I'm not. I'm just trying to get air in to breathe, but take a nice, relax, full breath, just in and out 4 or 5 times. And just sit there and just calm the body down. Take your conscious mind and just release it. And just be there inside your own sphere if you want. Just relax. Start closing your eyes. You might want to always do that. You might want to open them later. Who knows? Just relax. And just extend yourself out. You're going to find two things. Number one, you're going to be yourself for a moment. And then you're going to become, number two, you're going to become aware that there's other stuff out there. It's your spirit guides, animal, human, and everything else, fae, when they come up to you to talk to you. You're also going to connect to the field which is there for you. And just open up and just float into it. It's there. It's around you. It goes through you. It's not part of you. It's something else. But it goes through you. It's only there to serve. To help. Well, anyway, try to relax, open up, understand the beautiful feelings on the other side, the beautiful energy over there, the chaos, and there's no coordination, still a little chaos. So that's keeping things from moving quite the way they need to, but there's enough positive influence over there in your life to make the proper things happen here. And the Dracantids, very strange looking beings according to the earth and humans. We're very strange compared to them. We're soft little breakable things. Delicate. So they're here to help. They are helping. This is going to come out soon. But you have to open up and learn how to talk with your spirit guides. When you relax, open up, you feel them come, you talk with them. Everything I offer, you don't need. Everything I offer helps you with everything you could possibly need. To do this as easy as possible, as quickly as possible, and as thoroughly as possible. Isn't that what this is all about? Isn't that why you're running around the internet? You want to be aware. You want to understand. Isn't that why you're here? The more you relax and open up, the more thoughts you're going to see to connect. And anything that's based on fear, or anything that produces fear, you need to remove, you need to remove it, because it's not real. It's fabricated to keep you from opening up and seeing everything. Do you think the problematic Anunnaki that have been running this planet wants you to wake up? No. It's hard to control someone who's fully sentient. Well, folks, I love you, man. Have a good one.